It's been a week since the 2-year conflict between Jackson's group and TGW's group finally came to an end because of me, Adrian Matt. I was able to obtain the then never-before-released video that showed Undead Freak 78 claiming that Jackson lied about the entire conflict, which in turn means TGW finally won the war. Hey everybody, welcome to GameStud. I'm Adrian Matt, voice of TGW. Might as well be known as the savior of TGW, considering the fact that I saved this entire community alongside with the Hall of Famer, Rebel T1087, joining us live tonight for Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And also, before we get started, I just want to say again, happy birthday to Hidden Barley Cosmic. You know, I'm from TGW to you. We hope you enjoy.
Oh my God! Why in the world are you mentioning this guy? He has nothing to do with the broadcast. Why?
I thought it was.
Did you start the broadcast like this? This is absolutely ridiculous. Nonetheless, Call of Duty Warzone, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely incredible game, at least in my estimation, and many people called it one of the greatest Call of Duties of all time, and we are back here in TGW. Now, we do want to say that the Gaming Weekly is going to be delivering a lot more game nights over the next couple of months. In fact, Friday the 13th is going to be added along with Brawlhalla, and Rocket League will be back shortly in TGW as well. But again, Call of Duty Warzone, we talked about all these different actions that TGW superstars can employ to win the matchup. Nacho Jr. joining us live tonight. Memento joining us live tonight as well. We saw him this past week in TGW. In my eyes, he shouldn't be here, but that's beside the point. Rebel, I gotta ask you the question. Do you think that this is perhaps the pace that these two superstars are gonna have to take to win the matchup?
I think they're going at the perfect
sorry
pace.
to interrupt you. I have received a message from the anonymous executive, actually. He just sent me this message right now, and I quote,
Rebel, it's awesome.
Doing some research over the past couple of weeks, and I have realized that the Gaming Weekly should indeed be stepping up and tell other channels out there that it's time that the Gaming Weekly becomes #1. Well, that's what the anonymous executive has sent me via messaging moments ago, and I kind of agree with the anonymous executive. He has been, well, on a roll as of late. If anybody has no idea what I'm talking about, the anonymous executive making his debut just a couple of days ago, a couple of months ago, actually, but nonetheless, a couple of days ago, video-wise in TGW, he is anonymous for a reason. He doesn't want to, well, unveil his identity. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of YouTubers that I can aim that could go against, but there's one that's top on my head right now.
Well, actually, we should go against all YouTubers, not just couple. It's all YouTubers. I can understand what the anonymous executive is saying. Listen, I've been doing some research as well, just like the anonymous executive. And it's kind of awful that this channel isn't viewed as #1. It's people like PewDiePie who are hogging up this entire attention, just so you know. Hey, listen. I'm not sure why people are so hyped about PewDiePie. He's considered one of the biggest YouTubers, right? He was once king of YouTube. What a joke! You gotta be absolutely kidding me. We're better than PewDiePie. We aren't just claiming it. We backed it up. We have the better content. We have the suspense, the entertainment, the action, so many different emotions. Why does PewDiePie, why is he considered the king of TGW? I'm sorry, the king of this entire YouTube platform. And it's absolutely disgraceful, and it's horrendously bad, and the fact that people are looking at Gaming Weekly as for #2 or something, it's absolutely bad. As this matchup again continues on Warframe, or Warzone.
I have my own.
But nonetheless, again, I
have my own reasons why I don't like them.
Nacho Jr. continues to try to take down the opponents, ladies and gentlemen. A reminder that the Gaming Weekly is going to be employing a lot more video games over the next couple of weeks, and we know, again, Brawlhalla has been added to the mix along with Friday the 13th, your game, because, I don't know, you're as scary as Jason Voorhees.
Well, me and Jason are brothers. Okay. And he told me that he's going to hunt you down.
Hey, take a look at this. On Twitch, somebody by the name of Zombie Walker 20 said, you're not better, bum. Hey, we are better. We are better than TGW. Or, I'm sorry, we are better than PewDiePie. TGW is better than PewDiePie for so many different reasons, just so you know. It's not just PewDiePie. It's Jacksepticeye, Mr. Beast, Logan and Jake Paul, all these different YouTubers, all these people who are beneath TGW. Oh, what a shot.
No, you don't talk about Mr. Beast. Okay, Mr. Beast is an awesome YouTuber.
Speaking of awesome, this awesome matchup is beginning to break down, and they shot to the skull, I believe. It was, oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we are getting set for this, the suspense of this game has been concluded. Here we are, Memento and Nacho Jr., or at least they lost the matchup, probably because they weren't really working together as a team.
Taking fire! I've got you!
Logan and Jake Paul also good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Call of Duty Warzone, continuing on moments ago. Memento and Nacho, of course, a pretty good job thus far. At least they're eliminated. We're continuing, though, on the Warzone that is happening between these gentlemen, Bearded Overload and of course Range Rage and Ragerous Love. And Ironclad said something about you can never be better than Jack, and we are better than Jack. Have you seen his videos? They're absolutely painful to watch. They're
Jack
so
from,
bland. They're so boring.
Lord of the Flies.
Jack Septic guy, just so you know.
Jack.
Yes.
I like
now
Jack.
there was much deliberation. That I of course got a chance to talk about. And I've been thinking about this over the past couple of months as well. Mr. Rebel T1087, you mentioned this goofhead at the beginning of the broadcast. Not sure why you wished him a happy birthday. First off, he doesn't care for you. And then second off, why are you friends with him? Why are you friends with him?
You're
not supposed to be friends with this guy.
He's
oh my God,
really
this guy.
cool. And I support his charity, Hayden's Hopes, which is an amazing charity. Got an amazing family, beautiful girlfriend. And maybe if you have a girlfriend, he'll...
Hey, you know what? This guy is the cure for insomnia. The fact that I was able to watch his movies, his shows and such, his acting is so stale, first off. And then second off, who can sit there and watch that guy act? That's just my opinion. And the fact that you think that this is a good guy, too. You're telling me that he's a good guy. He's not a good guy. He is probably one of the worst of all time. And I have a proposition for you, Rebel T1087.
Okay.
I understand that you're friends with him, right? Well, you have a choice to make. Whether you actually make the correct choice, that's on you. But you have a choice to make, and that choice is you shouldn't be friends with him, in my estimation. You should either choose TGW or Cosmic. Now, I believe, or Hayden Byerly, whatever the case may be, I believe that guy should not be anywhere near the Gaming Weekly, just so you understand. And you, by the way, are associated with him, so you should drop him. You should drop him right here, right now. Announce it to the entire community that you're done with this guy, and that you will, of course, drop him.
I'm not going to answer that.
What? You don't care? You don't care for TGW? Is that what it is?
I
Are you going to just sit there and say that you care about Cosmic more than the Gaming Weekly? Is that what you're going to be saying, Mr. Rebel T1087? The fact that Gaming Weekly catered to you for the past couple of years? He hasn't done anything to you, and what are you going to do? You're going to just sit there and kiss his rear end? Is that what you're going to do too?
He did nothing bad to me. You just said it. No, he haven't done anything
Yeah,
to me.
he didn't do anything. And keyword,
Anything
didn't do,
bad.
or at least anything.
You said bad.
Anything bad. But the TGW did a lot of good things for you through the years. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I have a huge surprise.
You know what? He has. He done videos. He done recording videos for me.
The Gaming Weekly has done videos. We recorded with you. There we go.
No, I mean like...
You should not be friends with a guy that doesn't care for you. His mother's stupid, in my opinion.
Did you say his mother is stupid?
Yeah, she is. That's just my opinion, though.
How are you gonna say his mom is stupid? What makes you say
Well, you know what? Hey, listen. I don't want to talk about talentless people here, okay? This is the Gaming Weekly full of action and suspense and adventure and such. Talk about these guys are probably making the fans fall asleep. Let's get back into the action right now.
I think
like I said, this
fall
is...
asleep, them fall asleep.
Hey, people want to listen to me. People want to listen to me for good reason. I bring entertainment every single time, 24/7.
No,
Somebody with the name of Ironclad Orc said, you don't decide who he's friends with. Well, actually, we do. Here in TGW, I am the lead broadcaster. Of course, I work with Rebel T1087, and he should indeed be listening to me. Nonetheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, back into this matchup, and I have a huge surprise for Undead Freak 78.
Goodness.
Yeah, you remember Undead Freak 78 for all the YouTubers out there, for all the people who've been watching on YouTube. If you're not in the Discord, Undead Freak 78 just a couple of months ago retired from this community. He said it himself that he was done with this channel. Well, he's not done with this channel. He's still on Discord. He's running his mouth, just so you know. It's absolutely ridiculous. Well, I have a surprise to finally put an end to this whole silliness with Undead Freak 78. We recently put an end to the Jackson Hibbler controversy, and now tonight I'm going to unveil something that I'm not sure Undead Freak 78 realized he sent to the entire community, which I'm going to get to in just a couple of minutes. But we are live in the Gaming Weekly here tonight on Call of Duty Warzone. Adrian, Matt, and Rebel T1087 at Gameside. This matchup began to pick up the pace. Mr. Rebel?
I wish you leave. Like, seriously.
Hey, I'm the soul, I'm the heart of TGW, just so you know. So anyways, now Love here on top of the building beginning to scout out the opponents, and I believe there are no opponents at this point in time. It's very quiet, very methodical, but remember, you're going to have to try to keep the eyes on the back of your head so you can try to kill all opponents to make sure that you're going to be the last team standing, similar to what we've seen a couple of years back on Fortnite for the first time, and of course Warzone making the debut this evening. I'll tell you one thing, Call of Duty Warzone, like I said...
Didn't Warzone make a debut a couple of weekends ago?
Well, I meant to say the TGW Superstars you see on screen made their debut here this evening. For the first time, Love now is playing on the Gaming Weekly. Okay, I misspoke. That's what happens, by the way. So anyways, I was going to say that, oh yeah, Call of Duty Warzone, many people have called it one of the greatest of all time, but, you know, I believe Call of Duty Warzone is so bad It's probably worse than your commentary. It's worse than the Twitch losers. Take a look at these people that continue to comment on Twitch. They said the Lost Boy said, hey, Ironclad Orc said sup, and of course Lost Boy replied back with what are you doing? And Orc said drawing. Who cares about drawing? Who wants to sit there and draw? And the Lost Boy is saying that it's cool. Hey, listen, people
it's
who
cool.
draw
You know,
have no personality.
It relaxes your mind, you know.
Well, what a shock. What a shock that you like to draw. You have no
Well,
personality.
I don't like to draw.
Just like
I don't know
BM1
how to
Tap.
draw,
Just like
but
most of the TGW people.
I don't know how to draw, but it does relax
Well,
your
that
mind.
doesn't surprise me, by the way.
Taking fire!
Oh my, a shot there to the side of the face. He's beginning to pick up the scope, and here we go. The sniper rifle has been acquired right now. All he's going to have to do is try to snipe down the opponent. We've seen this so many times in the past. The strategy beginning to pick up here tonight. Again, there's a lot of suspense, a lot of pressure, and the question is, will this team be the first team to win this entire war zone? And oh my, he may have seen the opponent, perhaps not. This is going to be a very pivotal point in the matchup. Turning point, a very critical point. He does not want to fall off from the top of the building, and he's seen an opponent. He saw an opponent on a clear shot there. He didn't get him the first time, and the second time he did it. Oh my, what a clear shot. Did you see that amazing shot?
I did.
From
That was
across
a good
the
shot.
building.
That was a really good shot right there.
Absolutely incredible shot moments ago, but I think I could have done better. But anyways, Overload is now continuing to overload here this evening. Oh, there was another opponent inside the building too. He's trying to knock down this man. The opponent across the building now beginning to shield himself. Can he knock him down? That is the question. As the war zone is beginning to explode, you can see the smoke, you can hear the bullets. This is completely war here tonight.
It's basically mayhem, is what we're seeing.
Mayhem at its finest. And many people compare it to Fortnite, but in my estimation, this is more ruthless. This is more, well, deviant. This is more destructive. This is absolutely chaotic. Here tonight, again, on Call of Duty Warzone, he fell off, but again, open up the parachute now. And this is Love who's making that TGW debut. He would love to pick up the momentum so he can win this entire game. And that's the question. Are we ever going to find a team that's ever going to win an entire Warzone game? You know how difficult that is? Because now, oh my God, the storm has wrapped around, has occupied the entire case of the body, and he got out of that storm. And there you see his teammates and they're falling each other, but here comes the opponent. It's an ambush! It's an ambush! You gotta be absolutely kidding me! The storm wrapping around the body, and the ambush continues from behind. This is gonna be again the breaking point of the matchup now.
Yeah, it is. Who's gonna come out the winner?
The Lost Boy continues to make jokes about me along with Ironclad Orc on Twitch. Imagine how great their lives must be. So here we go again. Love now up to his feet. The storm stopped. So this is gonna be the great opportunity for them to get themselves back in this matchup. See if they're going to be absolutely, well, relentless. It's only just a matter of time before this team could perhaps maybe pull off a victory, or maybe not. The opponent knocked down this man, Love. Love went down. Love went down. Love went down. And I believe, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I believe, there we go. The entire team has been eliminated. And I am being told that it's over now. Call of Duty Warzone meets an end. So we didn't find the team to win the entire game, but nonetheless, again, it was a great game.
It was a good match. It was really a good match. I really enjoyed it. Good job to both teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you mean good job for both teams?
I mean,
they lost.
I know, but you know, they good effort.
Got moved.
Good effort. That was one of the worst gameplay footage I've ever seen.
They tried. Okay, they tried.
That was terrible.
They tried.
That good.
They tried. They tried.
I cannot believe it. I really cannot believe that you said that they tried. It looked like they were playing while they're... Hey, listen, it kind of looked like they were playing while they were, well, sleeping. Or at least they had their eyes closed, in my eyes.
Can you play this game with your eyes closed?
I probably could. Hey, listen, I'm not even a gamer.
Die.
I don't even play video games. And I can guarantee you that I actually could do a lot better than these guys.
What?
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Did you say?
I said I could do a lot. I said I could do a lot better than these guys. I can guarantee that, and I rarely play video games. Isn't that kind of sad? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, I have a major surprise.
Play me on Modern Warfare.
I'm not gonna play anyone. Anyways, I was gonna say that I have a major surprise for Undead Freak 78. And if you're wondering, if you're questioning yourself, what are you talking about? Undead Freak 78, didn't he retire from the channel a couple of months back in June to be more exact? Well, he did. So why is he back? Well, I'm gonna talk about it all next.
Welcome back, guys, to the Gaming Weekly. I'm your boy, and I made a decision that I'm going to continue my friendship with Cosmic. You know, because he's a really good friend of mine, and I haven't backstabbed him, he hasn't backstabbed me, not once. He haven't done anything bad to me, so of course I'm going to be friends with my good friend Cosmic.
Oh, okay. You know what? I had absolutely enough with this. I had absolutely enough with it. With this whole Cosmic and Undead Freak 78. Ladies and gentlemen, I need everyone's attention right here, right now. You guys may not understand this, but Undead Freak 78 over the past couple of days on social media has been spreading all these rumors, these vicious lies, these toxic lies about me, basically calling me one of the worst announcers of all time. Well, what Undead Freak 78 doesn't realize is that I think he's a bit tipsy because of the fact that he's been drinking over the past couple of days. I don't think he realizes, here's the thing, I don't think he realizes some of the photographs he sent live. I actually have some photographs that I'm going to go ahead and share with you right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching on Twitch, you can't see the photographs, but if you're watching on YouTube, in this first one,
Really?
I think Undead Freak 78, he was drinking so much that he literally knocked himself in the parking lot area. Hey, in the second one that you see here on screen, here's Undead Freak 78. It looked like he was drinking way too much, and apparently he actually ended up throwing up. Well, guess what? That's what I do every single time I listen to his stinking voice. In this final one, as you can see in this one, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like he is partying with all his alcoholic friends, and it looks like he has some incentive, a little bit of alcohol to live by. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Undead Freak 78.
No, at least he's having fun.
Hey, listen, I'm not done yet. I am not done yet. Here's a deal. Undead Freak 78, I'm going to put an end to this once and for all because I completely cannot stand you. I've had enough of you. Next week, in the Gaming Weekly, for the first time ever, I am challenging you in a challenge named after me known as the Adrian Matt Challenge. Now, the rules I'm going to keep under wraps, but all you need to know is
What's the stipulation?
If you beat me, Undead, if you beat me, you can continue to influence everyone in the community all you want. Because if you beat me, I quit. I will be gone from the Gaming Weekly. And yes, I know you already accepted on the Discord, but for the people on YouTube, you have no idea. On Discord, I relayed the challenge. And again, folks, if I lose my own challenge, that tells me I'm not needed. I will indeed quit. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen.